Hello there all you wonderful people, and welcome back to another episode of An Ecologist Plays, the channel where we talk about nature while playing games. We are back in the demo of Empire of the Ants and have just gotten the door beetles, and well, they are epic. Speaking of epic, if you want an epic 14% discount on the full game, head on over to gamesplanet.com and use the code ECOLOGIST to get a very nice discount. Now, that sounds sweet to me. Thanks to GamesPlanet and Microids for the review key, allowing me to have a good look at this game. And now, back to the action. The door beetles here, very hard exoskeleton. Really will take a lot of effort to actually break through them. They don't really have any weak points in them. As you can see here, they are just bashing the little ants to death here. Very easily annihilating them. And there we go. I don't think we actually lost any door beetles. Yeah, doesn't look like it. So this is ours. Okay, everybody come close to the nest. Thank you. Okay, what we are going to build here is another mushroom farm. And we're going to go for multitude as well, so that we can create another legion. And then we are just going to again put in some storage as well. And what we are going to create now would be the aphids. Let's actually create the aphids. We do have the chemical laboratory, so what we can actually do now is run back. Ooh, there's another nest here. We are going to take that out in a moment. But we can run back to this side and we can actually upgrade the ants that we made previously. So in this nest, we've got the typical warriors, the melee units, but we can upgrade them to veteran warriors, which will be awesome. And then you can later on also create elite warriors. That will be tier 3. Those will be your best melee warriors. That is quite cool. Okay, now it will take a while for them to actually also turn into those veterans. In the meantime, what we are going to do though is also upgrade these ranged ones, because they're also tier 1. We're just going to change them into veteran gunners. There we go. Okay, so now they also will be turning into veterans, but it takes a while. Oh, 3 minutes. That's a long time. I need to check where can I still build. No, I can't build a mushroom farm here. Already built that here. Can't build that here. That's already a wood yard. I think this one also already has a mushroom farm. Nope, but we don't have any chambers available. That is true. That is why we don't have that there. Okay. I think this nest up here I can potentially still create something. Let's see. Nope, I've already made the mushroom farm. Okay, so we are getting as much food as we possibly can. But we can use our food here to just boost the incubation. Not incubation really, the growth of these adults. Okay, of these veteran soldiers that we created. Everybody, come over here. Actually, when I say everybody, it's basically just our door beetles and our warriors. Although, there we go. These veteran gunners are also now ready. Okay, so here we go. We've got our aphids. I'm going to just quickly plop the aphids over here so we can have a good look at them. They are what we call bugs. They are in the Hemiptera order. And very similar to those fire bugs up there. They actually are also bugs. Very often we call a lot of things bugs, like beetles and stuff. Any little insect we call, oh, look at these bugs. But these guys are actually bugs. The aphids. They are really awesome little critters. Except, of course, if you've got a garden. I'm sure those of you that have got gardens can testify to the fact that, yeah, maybe you don't like them as much. Because, well, they are sap-sucking bugs. They will be drinking the sap of the plants that they are on, especially if you've got rose bushes. Oh, you'll have rose aphids, and well, almost any plant can actually have aphids on them. Now, the aphids and ants have got a very interesting mutualistic relationship. These are basically our cattle. So the aphids, as they are drinking the sap of the plants, they also get a lot of sugars in, and it may be more sugars than they need. So instead of just pooping it out and letting it drop all over the place willy-nilly, they actually secrete little droplets from their backsides, known as honeydew. Honeydew is a sugary substance that ants love. And so the ants will actually come to these guys and drink the honeydew. And we'll talk about that in a moment. I just want to get all my ants to actually just attack this nest. There we go. Our wood ants are ranged ones. The gunners are also spraying from the back here, while our melee units are taking it over. Okay, so the honeydew, these guys, oh, there we go, we've recaptured it. Okay, that was quick. Of course, I mean, they don't stand a chance against us. So what we're going to create now, I think we are just going to create another mushroom farm for now. And then we are going to create, I think, another gunner. There we go. And they will also be made instantaneously. Before we actually head on, these little aphids here, the honeydew, the ants will very often stimulate them to actually create these honeydew droplets for them by tippy-tapping them with their antennae. And then the aphids will secrete those little droplets and the ants then drink it. But the ants do offer some protection for these aphids against things like ladybirds that will be trying to eat them. And these nice little squishy gummy bears basically over here, aphids are very often eaten by things like ladybird beetles or lady beetles. They very often will go for them. So the ants will protect them because, well, this is a nice source of honeydew for them. They don't want it being eaten by anything around. And if the plant that these aphids are on starts dying for whatever reason, many ants will actually take these aphids to another plant. They move it to a greener pasture, which is absolutely awesome. Okay, we need to take over, I think, one more nest. Okay, there's food over here. There's a pear, I think. Yeah, it looks like a pear that is lying over here. And there, I believe, is another nest right over here that we can then take over. I'm going to get my one ranged unit. Go and stand over there. One from this side. And then, of course, our aphids are just going to hang back because, well, we don't send our cattle into battle. Okay. And, of course, these ants over here, I think they're ants. I do believe we are taking over ants over here. They are realizing that, oh goodness me, there is another invasion by ants. Let's just hide in our nest. Not that it's going to help them, because here we come. The door beetles, the veteran soldiers, everybody getting ready to attack. And yeah, there we go. That is our nest now. Very, very quick and easy. Oh, fly, little one, fly. Fly away, Stanley. Be free. A Formica rufa does take over nests similar to this, not quite necessarily, but very often the new queens of Formica rufa, of the redwood ants, would kill the queens of dusky ants, for example, the Formica fuscas, and they then take over the nest. Initially there will be some Formica fusca workers, the dusky ants still caring for the queen, and then eventually they die and they are completely replaced by Formica rufas, by these red wood ants over here. Now we do need another legion, and we are going to go, I think, for some more melee. Let's go for some nice veteran warriors once more. I don't know why I made the mushroom farm now, because we really actually need more wood. So what I'm going to do is actually destroy this. We're going to create a wood yard. The wood yard is going to be producing wood for us. And that is going to be very useful in terms of building defenses and stuff like that. Now, the main objective is to find and destroy the termite headquarters. That will be somewhere to that side. Now, we couldn't actually cross to that side until we had all our legions created. So we were kind of locked on this side of the map until we created everything we need. There is food on that side. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my door beetles. Come, door beetles. You're going to just destroy the firebugs. With your hard exoskeletons, these firebugs should be no match for us. Firebugs, more squishy bodies, whereas the proper beetles here, the door beetles, they would have a very, very hard carapace, very hard exoskeleton, full of chitin, and a very sclerotized, very hard as a result. Alright, come on. Charge, my little beetles, charge. Show the bugs who's boss. Yes. Yes. There we go. Just flinging them all over the place. Bash, bash, bash. Now we're almost likely going to lose some of our door beetles in the process here. It would have been far better to bring in the gunners as well to rain down hell upon these firebugs. But I mean, okay, maybe not, maybe not. Oh, there we go, we have lost that one. That one is curled up, that one is dead. And soon we are going to be winning this fight. And I believe, there we go, the remaining firebugs retreating. And this gives us another 57 food, which will be sent back to our nest. Rightio, come on, door beetles, we are going back. Oh, don't run into the water. And now that the flood waters have subsided a little bit, now we can actually cross over to the other side, and there should be a bunch of termite nests over here. Now technically it would be one big nest and a whole bunch of little feeder tunnels, and we are going to be taking over those feeder tunnels. At least here in South Africa, what happens is that there'll be a big nest, and then they have little tunnels leading to where they are feeding. They don't form trails like ants will do above ground. Instead, most of them will be tunneling underground. They're very susceptible to sunlight, so they don't like being out in the sun. They instead just pop out from little tunnels to collect plant matter and take it back into their nest. Ah, here comes my wonderful, wonderful army. And these termites should be retreating back into their nest in a moment. Just going to get my ranged units into position. There we go, they are retreating. The door beetles are going to be first into battle. Oh, okay, there we go, they are already into battle. Okay, fine. And my warriors also charge. Whee! Alright, so our soldier ants here, as well as our door beetles, really bashing the enemies here. Soft-bodied termites should be no match for us. And then we also, of course, have our ranged units as well, our gunners, gunning down the enemy from above. Alright, now, this nest will most likely be vulnerable to counterattack. So what we're going to do is we're going to build the wood barrier, and we are going to set up veteran nest guards. And you know what? Veteran nest gunners as well. That's what we are going to do. Ooh, we can get pheromones. You know what? I'm going to get rage pheromones as well. Actually, I'm going to get rage pheromones tier 2. And that's going to be lovely. Alright, and there we have it at the bottom there. If we press 3 or hold in 3, we will be able to use rage. And that will allow us to be nice and strong, do extra damage. Oh, hello there everybody. We are just going to charge. Luckily, we've got our wood ants in position. You know what? I am just going to quickly construct this. Okay, as much as I could. Oh, there are even some termites over here. Oh, goodness me. Okay. Yeah, you bash them. You bash them. The termites here, it all seems to be major workers or minor soldiers. Yeah, they're not the gunners. Oh, those are gunners. Are those gunners? These look like gunners. They look like the Nasuti termites. Yeah, they are. You can see kind of a bit of a snout in front there. These are snouted termites. So they will be spraying a bunch of compounds at us as a defense mechanism and as an attack. So yeah, that is cool. These are basically the termites you see in the movie Ants. Those would be the ones, you know, the ones that they attack and then are annihilated, almost annihilated by those termites. Yeah, that'll be these Nasuti terminae. Now, we do need to take over another nest, which is right over here. Otherwise, this nest is just going to give us some headaches. Okay, there, that beetle is going... Oh, all these beetles are going for nice excursions on the plants. There we go. I don't see any other termites yet. Any termite legions approaching. I'm just going to check over to this side because I'm sure there would be a nest here as well. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's a big nest over there. We do need to clear that as well. As soon as we have taken over that nest, yes, there we go. Everybody come over to this side. Although they are under attack, so let's just, you know, head on over there. Aphids, you guys hang back. Because you are not fighters. You are lovers, not fighters. Actually, you are cattle, not fighters. But we need to get ready because I'm pretty sure there will in fact be some termites approaching from that other nest now. There we go. They are in fact coming along. Kill them. Rain down the formic acid upon them. Luckily, our ant actually regenerates health very quickly. So if we do get into the thick of the fight accidentally by running through all the termites, well, then we do regenerate health nicely. There will most likely be a counter-attack against that new nest of ours as well. But that's fine. What we are going to do is head on over here. Some wood ants over there. Some wood ants over here. Door beetles, go in. Show them who's boss. Warriors, go in. Now termites, it's all about wood for them. They are mostly feeding on wood here. They're gathering plant matter, and you could kind of see there's a whole bunch of plant matter over here. Well, they were gathering leaves and sticks and stuff and bringing it to the nest. And oh, okay. Still under attack, are we? And then they were digesting it. They were eating it, basically, breaking it down in their guts. They've got all kinds of microorganisms breaking it down, making it into, or turning it into a useful... Oh, some more. How are there even more here? Aphids, you don't want... No, you don't want to be in the fight. Come on, go back there. Okay, it does not seem like we can actually take over this nest. Every time we do, more enemies respawn. Huh, they've got very high fecundity, meaning ability to reproduce. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move everybody away, because clearly we can't take over that nest. Let's actually head on over to this side. Who can't move? I believe the beetles. Yeah, the beetles are locked in battle there. Everybody else will be moving over to this nest. And for this nest, I am going to build another wood yard. Aha! Here come the other termites. Come on, attack. I do believe my door beetles are now able to make it. Yeah. Okay, so there's one group of termites left, and there are no groups of termites left. Okay, everybody gather at the nest. Now, we've got to push forward. That is what we need to do. Now the aphids there, interesting, I noticed that the aphids does not have a plus sign there to indicate that they are regenerating units. Yet their numbers will go up. And I suspect that it's most likely because, well, aphids can reproduce parthenogenically. In other words, they can reproduce without mating. Females will just create new ones in their body. And those young ones, when they grow older, they can just produce new ones without ever having mated with a male. So that is called parthenogenesis. Genesis referring to creation or the making of, and then parthenos refers to virgin. So it's virgin creation or virgin birth. That is parthenogenesis. And aphids, yeah, they're very good at that. I really want to actually set up... There we go. I need some protection here. Let's put up the veteran gunners, because we are most likely going to be attacked by that colony over there, and we can't defeat it for some reason. Ah, we have found another nest. Ranged ones, you guys also just hang around over here. Oh, there's a bumblebee. I love bumblebees. Let's just check. I don't see any termites approaching from the rear. So this should be an easy victory. There are a bunch of termites retreating back to their main nest. You can see there's some barriers put up there. That is most likely where we are in fact going next. That is the main objective, to take out that nest. Everybody head on over to this side. Economy, can I? No, I was hoping that we could actually make another legion, but we can't. Okay, everybody is full health. Let's charge forward, my little ones. Ranged units, you guys will stand over there. Apparently we are under attack at the back there. I don't have any legions associated with that. So that is fine. What we are going to do now is just move forward. It seems these guys are getting ready to attack. So we are going to attack them as well. Show them what happens. And I'm going to use Rage Pheromone on all these guys to do extra damage. Yeah. Yes. Aphids, you guys can come and chill over here. Reinforce all our soldiers. Door beetles, attack. Soldiers, attack. Soldiers, attack. Break down the defenses. So in this case, the termites have got also a wood barrier up. Termites usually have a nice hard clay or soil mound. That is their main line of defense. And I say usually because there are some ants like we have in South Africa. Some of them don't actually make a mound at all. Some of them are completely underground. And the hard outer coating is their main line of defense. They don't create a barrier like this. Instead, they would have a hard clay or soil mound as protection. Really very useful. I mean, very small openings in there. Most large things can't actually fit through there. So they can, of course, fit through there. Okay, there we go. Everybody attack once more. I do believe I can use another charge of Rage Pheromone so we can break down this nest nice and quickly. And there we go. That is a victory for us. So that, of course, is the end of the demo, which means that now we'll be heading on to, well, the real game, because, well, the real game has, of course, released by the time that this video comes out. So join me next week as we expand our empire of the ants. So if you've got any questions, do feel free to pop it down in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer as best I can. And until next time, everybody, stay safe. I'll see you all soon. Bye.